I
did
believe
it
you
the wrong
all
way.
had gone back to his ship in order to see your captain had finally recovered from his intense hangover.
Yeah, I guess we're never drinking with him again. He can't handle his liquor.
He just drank a bit more than all of you, that's all, maybe.
What do you mean, liquor? I hardly knew her.
There we go. That's kind. Aww.
So we're rolling this.
Yes, you guys have returned to the ship. Once more, your captain stumbling his way out of his cabin after recovering from, he swears, a spiked drink.
Astrid probably wanted to get that booty, so...
That being said, Jack, you see that your father is gone, you're currently landed on Corellia, and for some apparent reason Astrid had come in and going to a bedroom with a huge-ass flamethrower. That was probably the weirdest thing.
No, I've been expecting that.
And you
How
also
long
hear
have I been...
you also hear the sound of what sounds to be celebrating outside your ship, like yelling.
Right, will you
So
gather
it's
everyone
just-
down here? I'm gonna poke my head out and see what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
We've
By
got
the
a
way,
job.
one of the Waxer robots seemed to be touching the front screen again.
2-9, what
Away.
is that noise?
It's a vacuum cleaning device. I found it in Revik's old room.
No, I mean the noise outside the ship.
Which I
Oh.
told to check. I told them
I don't
to
know.
wake up. So yeah, Ash, do I get shot in the face?
Oh, do you go? So you go outside from the gang ramp, right?
Yeah. It's like a Tarantino
I'll
film.
accompany him.
As you go outside, Astrid, do you recognize these people outside? You see 5 large biker-like men, their bikes behind them, what seems to be alcohol in one under one arm, like a good 6-pack or something, while bottles in the other, they're all like singing, like cheering, like, "Yeah!"
Hey, it's Scary Lady.
Wait, why the fuck did you guys go into the gun turret?
It's like,
No,
hey, it's
I'm
boss's
just gonna-
friend.
I'm gonna put a hand on Jack's shoulder and just says, Cora.
Hey,
I tell
Boss's friend
Astrid, my
too.
pistol not going down,
Okay, wait,
and I
wait,
say, get away from my ship, you mooks.
Peeps,
Um,
peeps.
by the way, Adam,
Why the
remember when you told Esper damage control? It didn't work.
Peeps, can I just ask, why the fuck are you in the gun turret?
Because there isn't a clearly identifiable gang ramp other than the ones in the cargo bay, so this seemed like
Probably
the easiest way to
here.
represent it.
Or here? Presumably this?
Yeah, this,
I mean-
like, this is a gang ramp. This is a
I'll cut
loading
you,
bay.
Sibby.
Have you Adam, don't you know the layout of the Millennium Falcon? This is basically the same ship, it's completely different.
And besides,
I'll
it
have you
actually
know this
says
is an
that they're a
entirely
gang ramp.
different ship. This one is the Icarus.
Yeah, and the Icarus actually has a picture of itself where it is actually listed what the
It's-
different parts are.
It's still it's still a modified agent as fuck YT
I
1300 Freighter.
choose to identify as correct, Dibby. So sorry.
I'm
By the
just
way-
gonna put a hand on Jack's shoulder and just be like, no, this is Cora's fault.
By the way, just so we're
Well, then-
clear, if the boys are down there partying, I'm there with them.
Cool, it's just in the middle of them and they're sharing like beers and stuff. It's like, hey, you boss's friend too.
No, of course,
I'll
do
turn-
a bigger bong.
I'll just turn to Asher and tell him to fuck off and get Cora inside. We need to make some money.
Alright, high or
I've got
low?
time for some goddamn fucking space biker piece.
Always
Hey.
high.
High or
Get
low?
away from my ship, grumble, grumble.
No, Adam, high or low?
I love it when he grumbles.
Always high.
Alright,
Please
I
hit poke.
guess I'm just gonna take out my heavy blaster, point at them, and just like, Captain says fuck off, Cora, get inside.
It's like they by the way, the leader like leans towards you, Cora, and goes, she's still in a bad mood, I see.
Oh, she's
Well,
always in a
people should
bad mood.
leave.
That's just her neutral gear.
We'll leave. We'll come back some other time.
Don't worry, she means well. She's not a bad person in heart. Oh, by the way, Astrid, this guy over here likes you. Go on a date with him. And I'm gonna point to the guy that mentioned her.
The guy's like, hey, she's got a gun out. Calm down.
Don't worry, that's just her way of greeting people. She's very shy.
Of course, if Cora's gonna head back to the ship, the guys are gonna probably filter back onto their bikes and head off.
Yeah, I'm gonna wave at them as they're leaving, and I'm gonna head back inside the ship.
I'm disappointed I didn't get to shoot anybody.
Could've. Still can.
Not yet. I'm saving my bullets for something more of a challenge. These people are just like peasants.
Also, I want to make a executive announcement. With Rivek no longer on the crew, B2, you've been promoted to chef.
That's
I respect
going
that.
to be such an honor. Thank you very much.
Esper,
By the way,
I expect the same level of sterilization.
Esper, I'd just like you to know that I take great offense to that, because just a sec, I can't find it.
anyway,
Because
B2,
the
you also
Banfa
remember how-
biker gang has a very long and rich history, and you should recognize.
Sorry,
Do
I
they have a
missed that.
long and rich history of being able to beat psychopathic Mandalorians in gun duels?
I mean, they can make donuts
Actually,
around you with their bikes.
Actually, one of the stories the biker gang told you, Cora, was in fact that you threw a Mandalorian out of a window once.
Oh, that's cool.
Then the
They have now-
Mandalorian threw the window out of him.
They
Is
have,
that the guy that
they have
likes
now caught my
Mandalorians?
interest. Prepare for next time. I'm going to be challenging multiple of them to gun duels. To the death, naturally.
Sorry, death matches are illegal in the core worlds. Hence why
also-
they're
Oh,
on
that's
fine.
not,
We'll just invite them onto the ship.
That's not a proper first date, Esper.
No, because you see, if they win or injure me, then I respect them, and then we can go on an actual date or something.
No, in fairness, he is right. A proper first date is a knife fight.
All right, fine. He gets a knife or a sword, and I'll just beat the shit out of him with my fists.
Okay.
I take
Silly
it,
person,
yeah, but,
you brought a knife to a Mandalorian fight.
B2, you do remember the small holographic notes that you got?
Yes, I would have handed that over to Jack, or even just left it in his room whilst he was resting.
Alright, do you guys want to hear what it says? Because
Yes.
you can put it on the table in front of you and you could hear it.
Fuck
see
me
it.
up, fam. Press play.
Okay. As you press play, you see Rivik's face in a holographic mode step away from the hologram for a moment and go, "Hey, boss. You probably know you can't answer this, but I've realized the trouble I've been causing by being on your ship for a while. Now, don't worry, not really going anywhere. I'll be back. It's just I have to handle this situation. You know how it is. Just look after yourself and do not touch my little trinkets. I'll be back soon.
See you soon, Rivik.
See you soon as well." It turns off
I
as if he
smile.
guessed it.
He predicted that you were gonna say that at that exact time. Perfect timing. A plus
That's my
even.
phone. Just a sec, I'll be right back.
I'm gonna pilot the ship towards Anarchy. We should be able to pick up some smuggling cargo jobs there. In the meantime, Astrid, see if there are any bounties in the area.
Well, there's one guy offering like 1,000 credits for basically the trip. Or you could buy the cargo yourself, skip the middleman, and deliver the goods yourself, but it can't be investment. And as
There we
you're
go.
walking back through the ship, you see a small light at the communications console, which is here. You actually see you have 2 messages.
Ooh.
That's promising. I'd like to take them in my private room, please.
Okay. Oh, and you also find out you suddenly get a 3rd message, but it's not for you. It seems to be
Oh.
addressed to B2.
I'd like to take that in my private room, please.
Okay, since you're the captain, you can access it. Though B2 has gotten a notification that a message came for him.
B2's just going to head over to that message.
Right,
And,
what? The set of messages, 2 of them are for you, Jack, which is one from your grandfather and one from your good little Sith friend. And then there's the other one for B2, which seems to be from your mother.
Oh God.
Yep, I'm definitely reading that one.
Right, we'll read B2's first.
Shit, I
It's
already
a-
forgot
this
the meme. She was very pleased with his, what was it?
Functionality.
Functionality.
But as the message comes up, it's not a holographic message this time, it's just a written one, exclaiming that she would like to set up dates for the like monthly sessions, you know, like psych sessions, mental health sessions.
Amazing.
Oh, this can go wrong
Okay.
so many ways. I love it.
I won't delete that one. In Jack's mind, he's going to be giving me some pointers.
Meanwhile, B2's sort of just muttering to himself, "Another satisfied customer."
Oh,
And he heads back to the cockpit.
What about the other two, Ash?
The other two, one from your Sith friend, who acknowledges who you're looking for and he will keep an eye out for you. And he also arranges that nobody really noticed that the guns were missing, you know?
Yeah, the
we
thing
already
blew up,
sent
so-
the payment. We already sent the payment, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did that a few weeks ago. Alright, well, I'll just send him back, you know, thanks, Sam. Let me know if you need any help in future.
He, a message, of course, goes through. You assume he's off working his little shifts, being a goody two-shoes, as much as you can be a goody two-shoes in the Sith Empire. And then your grandfather is actually contacting you, but this time it's saying, "Call me."
I was promised his bike, Jack.
Sorry, I think you mean my inheritance. And I won't call him. Damn it, voice in my head. Stop interrupting me.
Stop interrupting me.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Go on, Ash. Would you like me to make a ring sound or?
Yes, make a little ring sound while I'm setting
Okay.
things up.
Ring.
Even in a far off
Boy, why are you
future.
making those
Ring,
stupid ass
ring.
noises?
Ring. You
Okay,
have to
it
hit
picks
the
up.
green button. Ring.
I love it. I love it
gonna
that in a
kill
galaxy far, far away, the ring voice is still shit.
I just
Well, it's either
love
that or the
I just-
cantina sound.
I love the image of him doing just Jack saying ring,
Yep.
and then
There is
his
literally no
grandpa
sound, he
picking
just
up and
makes
he's
the
just-
noise himself. That's how the machine connects. It's so timing like that.
Then his grandpa picks up and he's just like, "Why are you making those stupid noises?" And he's just like, "Ring. You have to press the button. Ring."
He's so disappointed.
Anyway, he picks up.
yes, he does.
I got your message. I didn't do anything yesterday, did I?
Huh? No, your friends came over. But anyway, that's not
They
important.
didn't do anything yesterday, did they?
No, he didn't. Just open up the gang ramp.
Oh, okay. I slam the button on my wall. Because I've got
Oh.
shit everywhere.
Okay, I'm heading inside now. Hey, you two. He's just walking through.
Heyo! I'm just,
Ash, if
just
I
call out
peek,
to him while I'm
if I peek outside, do I see his custom bike down there?
No, but you see two covered objects,
Uh,
which seem to be guarded by robots.
God damn it. Okay, fine. Okay,
Jack,
stupid
Steal
Ash.
from my family.
I just want his bike, damn it.
How we doing, Grandad? Give him a hug.
He hugs you back and he's like, let's see you, lad. I came to, greet you and see you off before you went off on legitimate business.
But it is, look. And I point over to the cargo bay full of actual building materials out in the open and everything.
He actually looks surprised, like, huh.
Yeah,
So
I only
are
have
you
half of
actually-
it hidden away in the storage compartments.
Oh, never
Oh
mind
yeah,
then.
I guess at this point I'd be putting the stuff away.
Yeah. He's gonna go, okay, Anyway, I did feel it was right you leaving without being rewarded for what you've done for us.
No, don't, honestly, don't. We're family, okay? I mean,
He's
if I
gonna
hadn't
put-
have done that, then I wouldn't have been a Dibler.
He's gonna put his non-robotic hand on his shoulder and go, "Son, listen. You have to have something. You didn't just help the family. You might as well just save the world."
I mean, save the world. I'm just a pilot.
And that's why I got you something I should have got you for your last birthday. Follow me. Stepping over
Speeder
the wires.
bike? The second he turns around, I've gotten excited. So I jump over the step.
So coming through here, he's gonna step in and go,
Oh, hey,
"Alright. Oh, hello.
what was that about speeder bikes?
By the way, he is waiting, and soon the thing he's gonna hit the button beside him, and the gang ramp that you're sitting on, Cora, starts lowering
Oh,
with you.
I'm gonna jump off and land over here.
Soon enough, the droids come up, they're imposing figures, completely different compared to B2. Moving on the covered objects onto the gang ramp as it comes back up. He's gonna go, "I know how you've wanted one of these for ages.
Oh,
Now, it may not be exactly what you're expecting, but I assure you, it's something..." One second. This place is too crowded, you got loads of shit. He's trying to move all the boxes out of the way.
I'm gonna give him a hand.
Astrid, move the boxes.
Now, it's not what you may
Alright,
be
I'll move the
completely
boxes.
expecting. After all, you may be expecting something like mine. But I know you, Jack. I know you like to do things your way. So I present to you, and he's gonna suddenly remove the cloth. I brought you 2 base model Dibler specials, ready to be modified to your heart's content.
Right, and I start like peering into him and go, "These are more. Did we make? There's mum? Oh,
He's like, "Yep, it can be modified with 2 seats if you want, just remove the black back panel, it'll be perfect. Of course, it's just in base green, but a few credits and you can get it repainted anytime."
just like
So-
the biggest kid in a candy shop rain on my face, and I'm like pouring in over there. I produced a little spanner out of nowhere and taking off the end covers to have a look at the specs.
As you actually take off the end cover, you see something written on the front panel, which seemed to be just below the speeder bike's screen in front. And as you do, you see a small little message saying, "I hope these keep you well, son. I love you lots. Return soon, mother."
Good, I don't try and be tough around my crew, isn't it?
They know you're plenty tough without it. You can see him smiling. It's like, "I'm glad you like him."
Oh, this is great. Oh, I could put all weight onto the fans. No, could get some boost out there. Astrid,
As
have we
you-
got any nitro?
I'll check.
Mumble.
As you know, these are easily modifiable. You go to any scrapyard, you can probably find something to soup them up a little bit. He pats it on the back for a little bit.
Well, thanks, Grandad. I'm not going to turn these down.
I knew you wouldn't. I wanted to give them before, but you kind of left, but still.
I sort of look around and go, well, I was getting my commission.
Of course. But yes, these are the first part. The second part is for your robot
There's
friend.
more?
Whoa, yeah, about 3 parts full. He's going to open up the compartment on his robot arm and take out what seems to be a small disc. this here is a few suggestions for your robotic friend. He, after helping us so much, you know, even if I smooth things over with your mother, he did convince her in the end. These are a few suggestions and a few names you can go here and there to upgrade him a little.
I imagine
hands over
someone will
disc.
give that to B2.
Yeah, he
Seeing
hands
as
over
he's
this to
currently
you.
just in the front thing. Yeah, I'll take it.
Of course, you know, maybe a grenade launcher, shock gloves for defibrillators, that sort of stuff.
Cocktail maker.
Well, that comes standard.
Thanks. Wait, you said third part?
Ah, right, yes. Well, third part is, comes in two parts itself. Number one, I'm coming with you to Nar Shaddaa. And
Wait.
number two,
You are?
I'm gonna help you out with a few things there. I need to see a few contacts. So you may get an extra present, you may not. Depends on what happens over there.
Wait, I thought you didn't go on business trips anymore.
I'm not. I'm going on a vacation with my
The
grandson.
Nar Shaddaa.
It's one of the friendlier places I've been to. He holds up his like robotic arm, which you know he got on safari to a pretty dangerous planet. And thing is, he changes what ripped it off every single time. Once it was a
Mother isn't gonna
Rancor.
like this. You never liked
He's
your business
fine
trips.
with it. Do not worry. By the way, if you're about to reach over and call, he puts a hand on your hand and goes, "Don't worry."
The hand goes
Translation,
down
he didn't tell
very
them.
hesitantly. They're like, yeah, I don't like this, but I'm not one to talk.
Exactly. Don't worry, it's just a trip. I'll be up and back before anyone notices.
Oh my god, he has triggered a flag.
By the way, can we move the bikes over here since there's enough space for them and it's gonna look more aesthetically pleasing?
I'd also suggest rotating them
Yep.
90 degrees so they're facing north.
Yep.
It's really satisfying seeing them pop in like that, I've got to say.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, you didn't think I wasn't going to give you nothing for that big thing, did you?
Yeah, look at that, that's so nice. And guess what? We have
I
space here
thought
for
you
some
were,
kind of other vehicle. We can put
I was
another
like,
vehicle here.
ask something. Is this seriously a loo?
Well, it's kind of like
A washroom.
technically it says it's a brig, but you know, it's kind of like a washroom style thing.
Oh, it is.
Sort of, where's the
brig. Oh,
kitchen?
okay, fair enough.
Is that like, could that one of these be the kitchen? Because there's another one on the other side as well.
I always assumed it's a disinfectant area.
Like, why the fuck would you
Yeah.
have a kitchen in the cargo bay? That is stupid.
We call it a small janitorial closet, okay?
Janitorial closet. This is a kitchen.
Oh yeah.
Also,
Ash,
Ash, out of character. Did you say one of the other gifts was for my girlfriend? Because I want to know which one of them rushes for the present, whatever it is.
I mean, Cora's already there, and she's going, yo!
Yeah, but Astrid's eavesdropping.
By the way, as this is happening, Cora's whispering to Jack, remember when I said you owe me?
I'm just moving. I'm in the room. I'm just moving stuff around. Like, I'll be the one moving this stuff, so
by
I'm
the
just
way-
kind of there.
Astrid, these two bikes are not centered and it's triggering me. Center them, goddammit!
I can't move.
Okay, I tell you what, hang on. if you're triggered that much by it, I'll just set it so everybody can mess around with it.
That's fair.
By the way, those bikes are mine. just.
Both of them.
Yep. My panther.
Yep.
my friend.
Just use duct tape
Yeah.
to fuse them together.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Good job, Esper. That's good.
Yeah,
As
so I'm just
for-
kind of arranging the
Astrid's,
bikes and moving
Astrid's
stuff.
OCD's kicks in. Like, organization. Ah!
I wonder what we
Why
should
did they
put
have to
over
do all the
here.
cargo?
We've got plenty of space for something big.
More cargo.
Maybe another
Anyway,
vehicle?
Ash,
I'll go.
continue.
Back to tank.
Yes. Well, I did notice a few things, and I have to say, he's going to put a hand on your shoulder. You don't really have a girlfriend, do you, son?
No.
He nods. I see.
Well, unless you count Rebecca.
Who? He looks confused.
By the way, am I hearing this?
Nothing.
Yeah, you're right next to them.
You're right next to me.
So as Grandpa Logan says that, Cora's gonna go, he will if you give me that bike you have.
I think it's
Fine.
okay.
By me shaking my head.
What? I'm only half joking.
By the way, at this point, he's going to put his arm right around you, Jack, bring you in. It's like, you know, our next door neighbor's still available. She's been asking about you quite a bit.
Yeah, but she's so boring.
That's because she's just a normal girl. She works on a farm. What do you expect?
Well, I mean...
You
The last
hang out all the
Mum tried
time.
to set me up with it, I had to sit in a cafe for 4 hours. There was a festival on outside.
By the way, he's going to sigh and go,
What kind of person could talk about flowers for 20 minutes, Grandad?
it's what normal people do.
Well, we're Diblers.
Ah,
Scary thought.
I'd rather cut my own throat than go back to her.
I suspect Jack won't be satisfied
Jesus
unless he finds a pirate queen.
Oh, your mother really won't, kiddo.
Specifically one called Beatrix for some reason. Oh, I hear she's already taken.
Nah, some Somali
Beatrix?
kidnapped her.
Don't worry about it.
One
She got
billion
kidnapped
memes.
by a Somali, yes. Experta kidnapped by a Somali. Anyway, Ash, carry on. The memes have subsided.
Yes. Don't worry, I enjoy the memes. He's gonna go, well, I bought your bikes. I mean, I could give you some birthday money as well.
Really don't have to. That is more than...
It's okay, here. He's gonna put like a small chit in your hand to say, here. He's gonna smile as he's gonna go off to try and find a place for himself to stay.
You can
And if
use
you
my
check the
room for a
chat,
while
it's
if you want, I don't really need it.
If you check the chit, it's actually like 20 credits.
Oh, wow.
It's birthday
What do you
money.
mean? Yeah, it's like, you know how every
he
time you
basically
go
give
round
you-
your... Yeah, every time you go round like your grandparents' house and your gran slips you a fiver and tells you not to tell the others.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, right, since Rivik's not here, we actually have a spare room, so he can use that.
Look, here, go have a bite to eat.
Here, go get takeout.
Here, go buy some candy at the shop. Because in his mind you're still just that little sweet, sweet boy that's 5 years old.
So
That's
yes.
rambunctious. Jack, stop shooting Sith and trying to politically destabilize a... Ah, you little rascal.
Fuck the
That's not how
Empire.
you stab a man. Silly Jack.
Just imagine Jack is like a 2-year-old going, fuck the Empire. Dibler for
No,
life.
Fuck the Republic. Fuck the Empire. Individuality.
Individuality, yeah.
As he runs around in nappies, making swooshing noises like he's flying.
Whoosh, whoosh.
What is this
Unlike
meaning?
the
This
other
is a serious
children, though.
campaign.
Unlike the other children, he never bumps into anything. He's just
Anyway.
lucky.
You have everything seems to be in order. Your grandpa's gone and made himself at home in Rivik's room.
I figured he would. If not, I was going to kick out one of the others.
I forgot that now we have a spare room. This makes me sad.
Ah,
I blame Cinders.
We always blame Cinders.
We do.
I mean, indirectly, that got me a spot in the Birdon campaign, so...
I blame Cinders.
Yeah, Cinders.
yep.
Anyway, Ash, if that's all the fun you had in mind, I imagine we get on with the rest of it, and I start piloting us to Nar Shaddaa. Before we take off, Jack will instruct Cora specifically not to touch my bikes, and then turn immediately to Astrid and say, "Don't let her touch my bikes."
Speaking of touching things, are we still on with our agreement that I'm helping you up in the cockpit, or are you gonna be fine on your own?
If you want to learn.
I mean, I guess it won't hurt.
Away!
Away! Dude, are you seeing this?
Come on, T-Rex! Fuck you, bitch!
Get on the buildings, collateral damage!
Fuck collateral damage, I'm in a giant ass